Is this a drill or something?
The latest Star Wars Rebels trailer expands upon Kanan coming into contact with the Bendu, powerful Force beings, neither light nor dark, and excitingly there are a lot of Easter eggs and expanded universe nods peppered throughout. So here's a breakdown of everything you may have missed in the trailer.
Jedi and Sith wield the Ashlar and Bogan, the light and the dark.
I'm the one in the middle, the Bendu. What do you call yourself?
I am Kanan Jarrus, Jedi Knight.
You carry conflict with you, Kanan Jarrus, Jedi Knight?
Kanan seems to be called by the Bendu, who says his imbalance woke him from a deep slumber. The Bendu appear to be a part of nature, more specifically a part of the geography of the planet. Now, Freddie Prinze Jr. in an interview recently told me to think of the Bendu as the rock creatures we see from the never-ending story, and they lived a part of the world.
Listen, the nothing will be here any minute. I will just sit here and let it take me away too.
Which appears to be Adelon, where the Rebel base is. The giveaway is the background fauna and the small scurrying mollusk-like creatures seen in previous episodes. Also, Kanan seems to be holding something that may be a satellite stick like we've seen before.
She placed that sensor.
Someone else is here.
Or something else.
The other notable creature attracted to the Bendu is a lone convor, heavily associated with the daughter from the Clone Wars and Ahsoka Tano. The last image of a convor we saw looked to be leading Ahsoka through the afterlife, and it should be noted that the convor following Ahsoka after the daughter sacrificed her to resurrect Ahsoka shared a similar coloration to the daughter herself, as if she was guided by the light side. The convor we see in this trailer now appears to be orange and white, like Ahsoka herself. When the Bendu says, "Your presence is like a violent storm in this quiet world," could be a reference to the neutral living force in nature. Nature being a neutral middle ground, neither light nor dark, in essence something that we haven't really expanded upon in canon whatsoever. When he calls the light and the dark side the Ashlar and Bogan, it's a direct expanded universe reference to the ancient Jedi in the Dawn of the Jedi series, which dates back to the ancient Jedi Order, which was created around 25,000 years before the Battle of Yavin. Interestingly, the term Bendu first appeared in the original script for Star Wars A New Hope as the name of the Jedi Knights, the Jedi Bendu. Now later, the Bendu monks were inserted into the expanded universe under the term Dai Bendu, and the lifestyle and customs of the Bendu monks, who were primarily peace-focused Force adherents, displayed many similarities with Buddhist monks. They lived in peace out in nature, so I'm not sure which they're going to draw from, but it's kind of interesting that they're reusing that term. The Bendu displays the ability to manipulate a Sith holocron, which in canon were only accessible to those who were able to control the dark side of the Force. Notably, you can see how Ezra opens it up, which spells disaster. So this means that the Bendu can control the light and the dark in tandem, or its abilities are beyond the normal comprehension of the Force, and we're seeing the Force paralleling as light and dark too much. The contrast kind of blurs in the middle. When Kanan states that a Sith holocron is evil, the Bendu retorts, "An object cannot make you good or evil. The temptation of power, forbidden knowledge, even the desire to do good can lead some down that path." Now that's a great nod to Anakin Skywalker's good intention, which inevitably led to his fall. Also a lesson that Kreia had taught in KOTOR 2, how intention, good or bad, may inevitably lead you to unexpected results.
A lesson in strength. To believe in an ideal is to be willing to betray it. It is something no Sith or Jedi has ever truly learned. That is the lesson of strength. Yet that is not the only lesson that the beast can teach us.
As Revan fell on a quest which started as pure, but then his actions led down the slippery slope of the dark side. So he's basically saying, an object, whatever you think, Force itself, it's not good or evil, it's what comes from within. And he then states, but only you can change yourself. It's also a notion carried heavily in the expanded universe, the neutral or grey aspects of the Force, such as Luke Skywalker's Jedi Academy, where he showed that Force powers are not innately good or bad. Even Force lightning can be practiced with compassion. It was the intent behind the wielder which dictated the outcome. So now we're looking at this new grey zone, or neutral zone for better terms, where nature basically isn't good or bad inherently, just like real life. And there isn't really a grey or dark Jedi. You're like, this is all new ground for canon to explore, so how it's actually going to be outlined or set as rules and parameters, I'm not sure, or maybe it'll blow our minds, and they will say there is a lot more grey than the light and the dark that we've first seen, and then open that can of worms, which is incredibly exciting for season 3. It's going to be the best one yet, in my opinion. I'm very excited, but the beauty of this video is it is just the start of the discussion. Our love for Star Wars surrounds and it binds us together. So let me know in the comments below, what do you think of the Bendu and their neutral middle ground approach to the Force? Because if you love Star Wars, I want to talk to you about it. It's as simple as that.
Got something on your mind, dude? Bad men. Women too, to be fair. Oh, indeed. They make a fine sandwich also. But don't tell the Jedi Council I said that.
If you want to stay up to date with the latest Star Wars videos on origins, games, and theories, don't forget to use those Force powers of yours and hit subscribe. And hey, leave a comment below about what you want to see in future videos. It may just get covered. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you. Always.